Alright, I'm live. Sorry about the delay. There's the on and off again rattle happening that I was trying to track down, but I haven't been able to find it, so we're just going to have to live with it. I apologise. I don't even know if you'll hear it. It was just irritating me. It's probably my PC making noise, but every time I took my headphones, every time I heard them take my headphones off to try and track it down, it would vanish. I don't think it's coming through my headphones to confuse me, but you never know. Alright, I will hop into Discord. My dog is saying hi to the neighbor's dogs. Alright, there we go. And then jump into Elite. Will we have a new ship now? I need to bring this up on my phone as well. See, I'm distracted this morning. The rattle has got me rattled. Alright, switch on phone. Media? Oh, I'm not on the Wi-Fi. That's why it's having so much trouble. Media? Okay. Hold on, I just want to turn this up for a second. Sorry about that. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Hold on, I just want to turn this up for a second. Sorry about that. What's all that background noise? Okay. Hold on, I just want to turn this up for a second. Sorry about that. Sorry, I have no idea what all that background noise on the stream is. It's not super reflected in the house. Let's turn the mic gain down a bit. I might be a bit quieter, so I'll just have to talk a bit louder, but hopefully it'll cut down the background noise. Alright. We will play. Behold, the USS Enterprise. I'm just kidding. Also, it would help if I was showing the screen, I guess. Let's try that again. Behold, the USS Enterprise. boom, boom. Is that rattle again? Do not know where the hell that is coming from. Let's move a few things around, maybe a little bit more. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Still there. What is causing that? Oop. Drink bottle fell.
All
hey,
systems prepared.
How you doing?
Not bad, not bad. Okay. Spaceship.
Spaceship.
Yes. I have a Star Trek style spaceship now that I was mucking around with. Haven't done much with it. I have one pre-engineered heatsink. I suppose we could put another heatsink on there. It's not going to make much difference. If we had another heatsink here, which we don't. And yeah. I downgrade the power plant. Keep the thrusters the same. I could probably downgrade those, but we got an increased FSD range on the drive, pre-engineered downgraded power distributor. We'll probably change this to a 60 somewhere. Prismatic shield generator with reinforced shields. Detailed surface scanner with extended probe scanning range. Advanced docking computer, and not much else at this point in time, except for a big ass fuel scoop. And it gets about, 63 light years. I could probably play around with it a bit more, but I don't know if that's, makes for an enticing stream or not. Do.
Only
Do I
one
have a
way to
paint
find
job
out
for this
if
shit?
it's an enticing stream, and that's to stream it and find out.
Right, I do have the one paint job for this shit. Okay, cool. Although we have weapons on the ship at the moment. It is true. There is something to be said for, just giving it a shot and seeing what happens. For people that have not seen the ship, there's many thrusters on the back. The bridge is right at the front. It has keeps the round design going with the bridge and the rounded room. Has seats for 3 other people. a lot of display loadout, so you can't really see very well from the seats, which is kind of, you know, poor design, I guess, but I guess you could get up and wander around and look at them. Yeah. Caspian Explorer. Okay. Carrier services. Question is what do we want to do on stream today? Start by seeing if there's any easy power play missions. We could hack holographic adverts, but it's not all that much fun. And the rest are just annoying. Alright, no power play today. Take the ship out for a quick spin around. We could just go visit all the engineers and lightweight a bunch of stuff and see where we end up. Yeah, it's not too badly handling for a big ship. We drop into the middle of the blue there. See how it goes. It's not the best, but it's getting around alright. Okay. Well, I guess for lack of a better plan to do today, we'll go and bounce around some engineers. Who is the closest engineer with something useful? Shield generators, shield boosters. Well, I mean, could probably like lightweight. Alright. Apparently, if you get this thing up to like
Leaving system.
80 light years or so, you should get 500 light years off a neutron star boosted jump.
Engaging exit protocols.
Excuse fuel pretty fast. To the next sector of space. Well, the next system. Not so much sector. Anyway, Han, are you excited about our upcoming holiday?
Yep. Sure am. I sure am. Excited, a little bit apprehensive.
Yep.
But if the world's going to go to hell in a handbasket, at least we'll have had a few good days away.
That is true.
morning.
Not actually sure.
No.
That's alright.
It's getting quiet.
He's free to join in or not as he desires. Ed said he's hiding.
It's hiding.
Faster than light velocity.
It's being Mr. Mysterious today.
He might be a little bit burnt out on Elite.
Fair enough. Play something
Confirming
different
exit
then.
point telemetry. Stand by.
We could.
Change is as good as a holiday, they reckon. It's good not to be too predictable.
It's good not to be too predictable.
Yeah,
That's woman logic.
yeah.
It's not what we want. Where is the trader's rest? There we go.
What's wrong with liking a little excitement now and then? A little change it up.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's what I thought. That's woman logic.
But women do it like this. One day I'll be sane,
I
the
think
next
I'm
day
the
I'll be
woman and
insane.
I'll tell you how we do it.
Okay, so you disagree with the one day you'll be sane, the next day you'll be insane then?
Yeah, it can all happen in one day.
Yeah, so there you go. It's like she's actually escalating that to that's all just side one day. That's not multiple days. What are you talking about?
There's also woman logic. Totally legit.
Totally legit, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh, I get to test how steep I can come into this place and still hit the glide.
The swing's usually controlled by the males of the population. Right?
I don't know.
It can go either good or it can go not so good, depending on their behaviour.
That is true.
Initializing orbital rendezvous procedures.
How steep? This is a pretty steep approach. It seems to be fine. It says, don't really feel like Elite. I can mostly confirm that, but I want to pull you away from Elite that you already actively planned on playing. I already did that last week, besides I don't know what to play. That is fair enough. I don't mind jumping to some other game though. Like I sort of had Elite in the fact I have set plans what to do in the game today. Yeah, like I don't know what's going.
Intelligent thrusters initiating.
I don't know what's going on with the background noise. Maybe interference from the dryer I've got going on. I don't know. Is it very distracting? I had some like vibration-y noise happening earlier, which is why the stream was a little late kicking off. It was just because I was trying to track it down, but I didn't have much luck.
What background noise?
Hold on, I'm just going to mute for a second. There's going to be some echoing, probably. Yeah, so I think there's some vibration going on. It might just be like from the dryer, which is like a room away, but it does vibrate stuff a bit. Alright. So I think there's some vibration going on. It might just be like from the dryer, which is like a room away, but it does.
Is it just like a little hum or something?
Yeah. There is actually a plane outside at the moment, though. I'm going to go turn the dryer off and see if that it stops it or pause it. I'll be back in a sec. Yeah, the echo was because I had I turned it up on the phone so I could try and hear what was going on. Is the background rumble still there, or is it vanished now? There is a plane flying past again.
That happens time to time.
I think the plane is doing loops. It could be someone doing pilot training. Alright, local services.
Yes, I'm looking forward to our trip very much, but I'm also...
still hearing this little rattling noise. I don't know what it is.
There's probably some crap on your desk.
Probably.
Vibrating.
There is a lot of crap on my desk.
But yeah. I am looking forward to our trip. I am just apprehensive about the petrol prices. They are through the roof and not showing any signs of slowing. Although there doesn't seem to be an actual shortage of petrol in or coming into the country right now. So I'm not quite sure where they get off charging us such exorbitant prices. Fucking BS if you ask me. And our government's shit too. They ain't doing anything to help.
Yeah. Also, sorry about missing your message last night, Ed. I was a little bit wiped out. Work was interesting, and I was running around doing lots of grocery shopping. Afterwards,
all the fun stuff, you know.
Hitting different supermarkets or different
3-day specials they had on.
specials they had on.
I'm happy I got a big chunk of steak. A big fat piece of ribeye.
Yeah, I was kind of just idling out before bed, really, yeah. So the fun thing at work is we have this system where cloud-based application we have sends us data that we then write into an on-premise database. Right, and so it comes through the firewall. There's a sort of firewall address and port that's open for it, and they upgraded their system and wanted us to put in new IP addresses, but leave the old one in place for a while. So we did that, and it was working. And then they cut off the old IP address, and it stopped working.
Oh, they broke it.
They broke it, and that happened on about. I first heard rumours of it on about Tuesday, and then I've been in and out of meetings all damn week since then, tried to figure out what the problem is. And we then had the head of IT infrastructure basically join us on Friday, and he's like, right, what do we know about the problem? And I was like, we know it's broken and we don't know why. And he was like, we must know more than that. And then after about 2.5 hours of working it through, 3 hours of working it through, like, he was then updating somebody else by saying, yeah, it's pretty much broken and we don't know why.
And I nearly got mad because I nearly missed out on my steak.
Yeah.
Because of stupid work meetings. Tell them about the steak.
About the steak? No.
The steak's important. Would have been bad news bears if we didn't get the steak.
I know, right? She wanted Scotch fillet steak that was $40 a kilogram. It was big.
For a piece.
For a big kilo piece, basically. 1.5 kilo piece. And we went to one supermarket.
No, the supermarket nearest of us didn't have that special.
Yeah.
There's 3 of these supermarkets in town. I went to the second supermarket and they'd sold out. And then we had to go all the way to the 3rd supermarket. And they had 2 left.
Here's the other thing here. Engineer's workshop. Oh yeah. And I was involved because the people that do, like the IT ops people that do anything about the on-premise databases have all left. So I was the closest thing they had to an expert. And I'm sitting here at all these meetings going like, I'm not database admin. I did not set these up. I don't even have remote login access to the server they're on in this particular case, so I can't even check the configuration. Like, it's just like...
But if you want to pay me to sit here and twiddle my thumbs, who am I to argue?
Yeah, it's like Super Scanner already got expanded pro range. Yeah, but it's like, I mean, I did provide useful information from time to time about the database, but I don't know that it's necessarily a database problem. Like, as far as I can tell, nothing's changed on their database. And their database ad server is so old that I doubt it's getting automatic updates anymore. Like, it's just, it's ancient.
Dinosaur!
Yes. There's possibly VTubers that are younger than it.
Probably.
So yeah, that's not the... By distance, mines and missile scanners, engines and thrusters, friendship drives. Alright, we'll go engines and thrusters. We can probably put the experimental effect on the flameship drive anyway. Off we go. Yeah, so like, these meetings were just getting in the way of everything else I was trying to work on this week. It's just annoying.
Alexa, what's the time?
It's 9:16 a.m.
Oh, this time it will be on our way.
Alright, to space. I don't actually need to do that, I can just jump here.
You know, I can hear it.
Yeah, there's a rattle somewhere, right? It's just coming on and off. I can't figure out where it is. I'm gonna have to try and track it down later.
Just sounds like something vibrating.
Yeah.
Engaging exit protocols.
But there's a bunch of stuff on my big desk, and I can't quite figure out exactly what's vibrating. Hopefully it's not too distracting. It sounds like it has to really listen for it, so it shouldn't be too bad. Also means it probably wasn't the dryer. You could go turn that back on if you wanted. To space. Dum dum dum.
Leaving
Yeah,
system.
it's like a little ticket.
Yeah, I'll just...
Take your headphones off for a minute.
No, I know. I spent the extra 15 minutes this morning trying to track it down. I couldn't figure it out. So yeah, I know what it sounds like.
I don't know if it's one of your fans or something.
It could be something just in the computer itself. This is also a possibility. Yes. Which would be annoying. But potentially fixable. little bit of juice. How does this thing fly in Super Cruise?
It's actually really annoying.
Yeah, now that you can hear it, right? Like now that you've noticed it, it's like that was the problem I was having like earlier. I was like, what is it? Where the fuck is it? I guess I'm just gonna clean up and reorganize my computer desk after stream.
Yeah. Among other things, we've got lots to do before we go away. So
Yeah, lots of things to sort out around the house before we go away.
things to find, and we're gonna have to pay car Tetris. What? Car Tetris?
Investigative Kai would be really useful right about now. Yeah. How did you like that one? I quite enjoyed that. As far as sort of your sort of power fantasy isekais go. Yeah, it is saying he watched I can't pronounce it, Tsukimichi Moonlight Fantasy.
Right.
Looking forward to a third season. Yeah, me too. You know, it's an interesting anime where this guy gets...
Don't tell people what it is.
I'm just going to give you the basic rundown. This guy gets...
you're going to spoil it for you.
I'm not going to spoil it. It's like, I'm just going to tell you the stuff that happens in the first episode.
Spoiler alert.
How is it a walking spoiler? It's been out. Like, the first season's been out for years. Second season's more recent, but I wasn't going to...
Orbital navigation
into that.
guidance systems.
That's really annoying.
And now that you can hear it.
It's like a piece of paper in front of a fan or something.
Yeah, it's something. I don't know.
Reminds me of a real quiet spinny wheel.
Intelligent thrusters
Wheels
initiated.
turning. Yeah.
I do like how easy it is to approach ground stations in this ship. Request docking.
So if anybody has any suggestions to keep two teenagers from coming up with evil plans involving their uncle, that would be great.
I'm allowed to come up with evil plans involving them, right?
No.
Oh. God damn it. Request docking.
I don't want to play referee.
Alright. It's not going to do it.
I'll just run away and leave you all to it. Go find somewhere quiet to puff away on my own. Until it's all over.
I mean, how much trouble could they be? They're at 16 and 17. They'll be fine. You know? That's an age where there's never any behavioural issue showing up.
Nah, that'll be sweet.
Like I told you, I have zero issue with shoving them on a bus and sending them home if they act up too much. Just text their mum, your kids are on a bus, go pick them up at this time. I'll leave them to walk back from the bus station to your house if you want.
Yeah, that's 16 and 17. That's old enough to hitchhike, right?
Certainly was when we were younger.
Well, I don't think it was particularly safe then either, but...
Sarcasm? Me?
Yeah, well, people had already been disappeared and stuff, hitchhiking. Well, they've been going disappearing from years ago, to be fair. Like, I watched that many TV shows that show's been definitely a thing for a long, long time. But over here, there's only a few
Selenium.
cases of, you know, that stick out of people going missing, hitchhiking. But yeah, hell yeah, jumped into a few cars
Drive
a few
distributors.
times over the years and thought, what do I know about this one?
You know, we're not really going to be having to run away from too much stuff. Let's just get stripped out for the drives. We'll put Dirty Drive Shooting on there, but I'll have to go and do some Selenium training later, but I can finish there. It's more about picking up the experimental effects. I can finish the engineering off anywhere.
It's pretty bad when you're hitchhiking and you just had a session and then the police pull up and give you a ride. That's something else.
Yeah, that's only ever happened to you. Well,
I
I'm sure it's happened.
wasn't alone. Just saying, so no.
Out of the two of us in this house, that's only ever happened to you.
There's more than just the two of us that live, right?
Rumour has it.
I do have friends. I did have friends. I did have real life friends one day.
It certainly appears to be the case, but for all I know, I'm just a brain in a jar, and this is all just my imagination. You know?
yeah.
It's-
Absolutely.
you think I would imagine better things for myself? I don't know.
We're really just the little people.
We could all just be characters in someone else's super long running dream, for all we know.
We're just the little people.
Alright.
Maybe
More
we're like
engineers.
some characters,
Okay.
right? Maybe we're the some characters.
I thought those were brains that would just grow out of the jar. There's actually a company that pays you 10k above to run AI on your brains. Still brains. That's true. There is a company that runs AI by using lab-grown brain tissue.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's disturbing.
Okay.
That's very disturbing. One day we'll all be run by jars of brains.
Well, actually, I mean, I don't really need that much engineering on this ship.
Never mind
There's not that
robots.
many things installed on this
Brains
ship.
taking over the world.
The brains are taking over the world. Brains! Eventually, the brains will mutate and escape. And they'll just
Escaping from the jar.
and they'll just be like those little brain things in like Baldur's Gate 3 that walk around on legs.
Do they hold eyeballs above them so that they can see where they're going?
No, they're just brains.
That'd be much more interesting if they had eyeballs.
You free one from some dead person's skull right at the start of the game.
You just run around with honey, I'm being visual over here. Just run around like this.
I don't know. I think I'd prefer jar brains, honestly, Ed. He's going, I don't know which leadership I prefer, brain dead or jar brains. Because at least the jar brains, like, They just live in a jar, right? They don't have businesses or houses or competing priorities. Yeah. They're just
Evil brains in jars.
They're just, well, hopefully not even evil. Hopefully they're not even evil.
Yeah, maybe not. Well, if they're trying to take over the world, that's usually implied. Just saying.
Alright, let's go deal with the power plant. How's my jump still only 60? What?
How the hell did we get on to brains in jars?
Has my jump range gone down?
The world? At freaking 10 o'clock in the morning.
No idea.
That's crazy.
I do need to do the actual jump. Was I supposed to do that here? FSD. First FSD range. Experimental effect. Mass manager.
Is that a bit noisy?
Yeah, ignore it. Outfitting. What's the jump range on the ship now? 68. That didn't help much. Oh, that's right. The pre-engineered frameshift drives, right? They really help the jump range on the Mandalay. But if you do the pre-engineered frameshift drives on this one, then you lose the extra jump range you get from the neutron star. That is annoying. Go lightweight the power plant anyway. And did we do the shield generator? Can't remember.
Why are there so many
Reinforced shields. Stripped, yeah, we did strip down.
I can hear them.
Alright. Engineer that does power plants. Present yourself to me. Marco Quint. He's only 99 light years away. Marco Quint, here we come. We're going to visit the home system of an evil corporation. Although it does raise the question, are there good corporations? Or are corporations by default inherently evil? Maybe we gotta jump here. Off we go!
Navigation for next system.
And it sucks because like people are running around trying to steal petrol and stuff, so like you can't even, you know, fill your car up these days without worrying that someone's going to come along and wreck your gas or try.
Yeah.
It's crazy times, people. It's crazy times.
And we pulled up at a petrol station yesterday and there was like no one there in the middle of rush hour traffic. All the people already brought their gas and now they're avoiding the petrol stations like the plague.
Yeah. Which is alright, because then we won't run out. I don't mind running out if once we're away, because I can think of worse places to be stuck. But I'd like to get there, at least.
Yeah. Call up my bosses. I'm sorry, the country ran out of fuel and we're stuck. I didn't bring my laptop with me either. Sorry, so sorry. Quit
Of course, he
research
totally
base.
did, because he needs it.
I don't need it.
Yeah, you need it.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. Unless you're going to buy extra SD cards for your camera. Yes, you do.
It might be an issue with your camera, not mine.
Yeah, I know, because you've already got the flash ass fancy pants stuff. Wonder how you got all that. Wonder how you got all that, honey. How'd you get all that?
Because my woman got money. From dead grandparents.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, we've both kind of run out of grandparents, so it's unfortunate. It's not a renewable resource, that.
People generally aren't.
And I'm joking, by the way, you know, like, much rather my grandparents were alive.
Yeah. Me too.
Especially as mine didn't leave me any money. Still joking.
Do you have to clarify that now and then?
On approach.
It's just one of the unfortunate things as you get older, you tend to notice that the people around you also get older.
Yep.
Entry guidance computations complete. Vectors for descent.
Which is quite funny because you don't really feel that much older.
Intelligent thrusters engaged.
Still just
Oh,
muddling
Jesus
along and doing the
Christ.
best you can.
Don't drop me out 1k above the base. Oh, damn. What the hell?
What the tinsel?
If I wasn't paying attention there, I would have ploughed straight into that.
That would have been entertaining.
I know, right? Like, what the hell, game? Alright, so the downside of the improved approach is that it can basically drop you out of glide immediately on the base. And also, it is on a 90 stream streak. I just noticed that. Wow, that's amazing.
Wow.
It has watched 90 of my streams in a row.
Go ahead. That's awesome.
When we conquer the world, we'll have to give them a country or two. Technically not true. Wow, okay. That is true. You can miss a stream and then catch another one and still keep your stream streak. We'll let you off missing one. That's fine. Alright, what was I here for? Power plants. So that would just up the mass, I would imagine. Yep. Low emissions. Does that up the mass as well? Overcharged. Well, overcharged doesn't up the mass, at least.
Good morning, puppy.
It's not like we really need.
Shields.
Yeah, put me on that one.
You could probably even go down to a lower one and go overcharged. But we can't grab the experimental strip down effect.
Hello.
What's around the 45th stream, I think. Okay. 45 streams ago. What was that?
I got
Like I have a chance of remembering.
Shields. Online.
Okay. That's my jump range now.
Hello.
Now that we've stripped down the power plant. I don't think I'm going to get this super high jump range, like not up with the Mandalay.
Give you lips, Robbie. Don't you? Oh, beautiful. Hello.
69 light years.
This is my beautiful girl. Yeah. Pretty.
They haven't added in like an SRV bay or anything yet.
What you doing none of this is?
Hmm.
Oh, streaks of that. Good girl. Feel a little happy about me. You like the happy.
Alright, well, we're getting there anyway.
I think you do anyway.
Not sure what other engineering to put on it, so.
You think you like that, don't you? No?
They still have a ship at Shinrata Desra. Alright, that'd be the Mandalay.
I think she likes us, honey.
It looks like she likes that. Giving her a back rub and a hip massage at the same time. Of course she likes it. Oh,
Well, I just like to, because I know that, you know, she's an old girl. Probably
She is
a bit
getting an
sore
old
from
girl.
time to time, so I like to give her a bit of a rub. Just the back legs to make sure she's alright. Make sure she's not got any soreness or anything. Alright? That's good to know. Especially since she's had her surgery, you know, needs to make sure that she doesn't have like bad arthritis and stuff. She's got slight
yeah.
issues with her hip sockets. So
There is that.
I just like to make sure that the joints are a bit got a bit of a good movement and then got a give them a bit of a rub now and then. But she's also been prone to her always been had a you know, like do booty scratchings and belly rubs.
How does this ship go? Super Cruise overcharged though, let's see. It's not quite as stable as the Mandalay. Probably a bit better than the Panther Clipper. Alright. Certainly the jitter is not too bad.
vectors.
All right. Fuel scoop active. We jump close to the sun. How much does it heat up? A fair bit. Six, 3, 7, 2. To infinity and beyond. Yeah, me as well. Like, I can definitely accept it being a little less stable than one of the, like the medium and small ships. That's fine. Certainly still better than the non-Super Cruise optimized ships. Friendship drive charging. Ooh, just remember what?
Leaving system. Frameship now engaged.
Just remembered.
Key systems are at optimum levels, readying for exit.
Fairly cheap face cosmetics. Fairly cheap if you want them. Can you get them to them? Can you purchase them from a game? Or do I have to bounce out to their store? Alright, I'll check in a minute. Face cosmetics sounds interesting.
Navigation for next system. Maximum velocity engaged.
Oh, 200 arcs, that's nothing. That's like a week's worth of ARX for 2 packs.
Engaging exit protocols.
Whee! There's like 8 of them. I probably won't buy all 8. How am I going too fast to this? Oh, damn it. Come on. One of the lulls like you just drag your face through the mud. You come Hunter's face. I've been getting down and dirty in planetary combat. It's been a rough day. How fast am I going on the boost? Not super fast. If I put more pips in the engines, it might change that though. No, it's not a very fast ship. Probably not outrunning pirates in this.
Drive back on here.
And I'm already space farming in this game. I've got like various like orbital space farms I've built. I mean, I can't actually land on them or do anything with them, but they're there. Bum, 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 bum.
Greetings, traveler. I am Orion.
Captain Kirk, they're trying to gaslight me into thinking he's not Captain Kirk. Alright. Okay. Carrier services. Library. Wonder if it's in here. Face packs. Cockpit accessories, packs, general. Not here. We'll change name and ID plate. Ship name, Caspian Explorer. Ship name, USS. Go to the terminal with your commander. I might need to. Is there one on fleet carrier? What would be a funny, like, Star Trek style ship name? USS. Beaver. I'm such a child sometimes. USS Infinity Wolf. See what's that? I take you would be apparently. Alright, well honey, have you seen my fleet carrier? She's busy on her phone. She's addicted to that thing.
Shut up, you can talk.
I am also addicted to that thing, yes. Specifically her phone. It's much better than mine. I mean much, much better than mine.
Well, I had to get myself something.
Alright, where's the terminal? Oh, there we go. Does it hollow me? What is my avatar doing? I don't know. Face.
There's something musty in here. It's really annoying. It's irritating me.
Oh, my avatar. Oh, that is weird. Okay, let me see if I can fix whatever's going on there. Let's just kill that program and restart it. It's probably the easiest way. You will see the default one for a second. Okay, seems to be fixed. Aha! Do a few movements. You're not quite sure what was going on there, but yeah. Cosmetics, forehead. They're kind of hidden by my hair. So these are the packs you're talking about? Basically, for some reason it reminds me of Magneto from the X-Men. Lips. I don't get. Oh, it's just a darker top lip. Okay. Neck. That one's kind of cool. Alright. Let's buy that. Cyber eyes. Okay. Which means that we get the whole cyber pack. Okay. Do I want cyber chin? Maybe not. Cyber lips. Don't know about that one either. That one's not terrible. I have cybernetic implants. I'll come play with those more later. Well, I'm sure I hit save. Okay, so you have to overwrite the actual listing commander. Alright. While I'm here, do we have crew yet? No, this problem is still a problem, it seems. I don't know why all the crew is missing except for like the two there and the guard. I think the one guy over here. Yeah, that dude. Well, most of them went on the Distant Worlds expedition. I've been paying them too much if they can afford their own exploration ship. Maybe they're out there in a budget exploration hauler. They've all been recruited to go 40,000 light years and populate that new station that they've put out there. I assume you also had no interest in flying all the way out to that station for a community goal that gives you something you could just purchase. Hundreds of carriers going along, 24/7 service, lots of crew required. Fair enough. We should get the Mandalay sent back here. Transfer to my location, please. Mandalay. Oh, did you not know about the community goal? I'll show you it when I get to a station. It's not a good community goal. I mean, it might be for you. You like exploration, so maybe you want to bounce out that far. But I mean, and with the release of the Caspian, it might be doable. It's also been in the game for like probably a week, so I'm not sure how long it was running for. Ended 6 hours ago. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Sorry, I would have mentioned it to you, but normally you like know about all these things before I bring them up anyway. Alright. Why do I still got to deliver to this? Fair enough. Have you played any more No Man's Sky, or? I've been a bit slack on that. Yeah, that's what a lot of people were saying. Basically, is like you can essentially just grab a few like materials, components, and stuff, and you can unlock these at the tech broker, which is a lot easier than going out 40,000 light years. So let's go this way. No, yeah, fair enough. I haven't played for a couple of weeks. Should play again at some point. Was enjoying the game, but it's very confusing about what I'm supposed to be doing. Or like, you know, is there a storyline to progress? You know.
Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
You can still. I mean, there is a storyline, but it's just very much It's not very compelling, I guess, at this point. For me personally, anyway. Yeah, I should build a Corvette, but like, no. I'd give you all the bits you need for a Corvette. That's not a problem. I've got Corvette pieces coming out my backside of that game. Yeah, that's, I mean, there is that, right? Like, you are eventually going to run out of storage space anyway. Maybe not a week, but at some point. How did that end up going too fast? I mean, I have that same hoarder mentality, right? Especially, like, I always found that in, like, role-playing games and also things like Pokemon. Like, I keep getting all this stuff in Pokemon, these potions and all these other bits and pieces that I should use, you know, and then I'd end up beating the game and they'd all still be sitting in my inventory. And you'd be like, probably should have used those at some point. And it's the same with like Baldur's Gate 3. Like, I very rarely use up all the items I have.
Initializing orbital rendezvous procedures.
Too close. Alright.
Orbital rendezvous procedures initiated. All
What
of the
the?
systems are at normal level. Re-entry procedures initiated.
Captain Kirk went parallel voices there for a moment.
Orbital navigation guidance system online.
That was interesting. Multiple personalities going on with my ship's AI. Is that what's happening? Night vision. Night vision. Night vision, please. Night vision. Sometime before I'm at the surface, I'm just gonna keep trying this. Night vision. Yeah, I've got to admit, we got a lot of stuff at our house, right? Like, we're not quite hoarders or anything. We just, I don't know. We have too much hobbies, I guess. You know, photography, archery gear, cats fishing stuff. It's just so bad. It's not a big house. Yeah, two big desks with gaming PCs on them. Another desk down the far end with a work setup. It's just starts using up a lot of space. Oh, this is taking forever. If only I had the set up on this ship that would allow the steeper approach. Be so useful.
Ugh. I'm so just sick of looking at them.
Nearly at the ground base. IC in deposits and ceramic deposits, I guess. Ground base. Alright. Ground base, come on. We're so close. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's do that. I'm actually going to go get myself a drink with some caffeine. I'll be right back.
Like, we're not supposed to be drinking them. They're supposed to be for the holiday.
You'll be clearing stuff out gradually. Still feels cramped, but it's relics from my family for the majority of things. It's not much of my own stuff. Like, on what you use on a regular basis, a gaming table, fairly large, the bed, and that's about it, actually. Okay, fine, the kitchen, and I keep the books. Because you like to read them all at some point. Well, otherwise everything else can just go, and it will eventually. Fair enough.
And answer to your question, yes, most of the stuff I bought was for the holiday. Most of it. Not all of it.
Okay. Commodities market. Ceramic components. We need 814 of these. Building a ground base is annoying. And CMM Composites, I guess, is probably, you know, let's not waste trips to a ground base by buying stuff we can buy somewhere that's not at a ground base. Alright.
That was why I said to you when you went there last night, did you want to get another 12? Buddy.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
The sale's over now, right?
Yeah. That's why I said to you.
That's alright. There's still quite often you'll get them like $2 for $5 or something.
Yeah, I just thought it better to get them when they're on special than to, yeah. You never know, they might have another special with the big Easter.
I mean, that's fair enough. You don't need all that much stuff. I just have too many hobbies, I guess. I was admiring this like tiny little batch that sold for like over $1 million recently, or was on the market for over $1 million.
Yeah, but what you do is you go and buy like a little patch of odd shaped land or something that's, you know, and then you put a shipping container on it and do that up into a nice house, into a small nice house. But you can do, like, you could get multiple ones, multiple shipping containers, and then you can make a house out of multiple shipping containers. Right?
Yeah, I'm not sure shipping containers are necessarily the best material for a house, but it has been done. It is workable.
It has been done, and it does look quite effective. Why wouldn't it be effective? It'd be low maintenance.
Navigation for next system.
I've seen people that have also done like
Just take out all
Hull
the
integrity
windows
is
in.
within limits.
Yeah,
All other
cut out
systems are at normal level.
windows in.
I've also seen people that have done it with like retired like train carriages and stuff. That's
Kind of what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like using the shipping container off the carriages.
no, like passenger carriages.
Well, yeah, if you can do it with a bus, you can do it with a train.
Yep.
Right?
It's true. Or you could just, you know, build
Use a
this,
shipping container.
just build a small little cabin.
You
Well-
ain't building shit.
Not me, but you know, I have relatives that are builders. I can bribe them.
How's that working out for you so far?
I haven't
Just
asked them
saying.
to do anything. I'm sure they're bribable. And I saw your message before, Ed. It's definitely like, you know, if you live alone, like being a minimalist is quite doable. It's just been used since 2020, yeah. Yeah, stuff tends to hang around, right? Like my mum's still got boxes of my grandma's stuff in her garage.
See, look. Honey,
But yeah,
20 to 40 foot prices, container homes, prices from 39,000, including GST.
Approach.
too fast. God damn it. These small planets are so annoying.
Initializing orbital rendezvous procedure.
Let's try this again.
Orbital navigation guidance system online. Orbital navigation guidance system online.
We also have a lot of camping gear as well, to be fair. We won't talk about the fact that we have 5 tents. Some of those old ones I could get rid of, probably.
One of them's mouldy.
Yeah, one was given to us for free by Dad. It's just sitting in the back of the garage, and it's kind of mildewy, and one of the poles is broken, and it's not particularly useful. You can put it up. Someone did sleep in it on one camping trip. But yeah, it was just not. Yeah, it was basically a free tent,
Orbital
and
rendezvous procedures initiated.
I'm probably just gonna turf it at some point. I'll keep the pigs and stuff off it, but I don't know about our old
Entry
like
guidance
4-person
complications
tent.
complete.
I don't think we'd ever really use that anymore. Oop.
Initializing orbital rendezvous procedures.
And it's so old it would probably need re-waterproofing if it was to be used by anyone else.
Entry guidance
See,
computations.
because you don't need no building or resource consent for them.
Yeah, I have a 1-person tent from a So the tents we actually would use, I have a 1-person tent for when I go hiking. I also sometimes will just take a tent fly or something like that and
Changing
just
flight
use
mode.
that.
See, look.
Yep. Okay. They look cool.
Really nice and modern inside and stuff, you know. Very square, obviously.
And we have a bigger single skin tent that's quite easy to put up. It gives you a lot of room for like a camping holiday, but you'd have like that's like a car camping setup. You know, like you're not lugging that anywhere long distance, it's too heavy. So it's just like a single pole teepee style tent. Very quick to set up, very roomy, probably not the best in some situations. And then we have a really big camping tent which we're gonna take away with us on this holiday because it's got a couple of rooms in it. And I only ever bother with that one if we're taking other people or we are going away for if we were going to go away for an extended period of time. I take it because it's a lot of work to set it up by myself.
I can help.
You can help, yeah.
I have helped.
You have helped. Yes, it's true.
Don't act like you did by yourself. Mostly by yourself.
Mostly by myself.
If it's not fucking hard, you would think it was really hard watching those other people.
Kat was
try to put up that
directing.
little tent.
Kat was directing. Yeah, she was like, "Yo, it's over there, not that way. Move the fly. It's not quite straight."
Yeah.
These other people, we like had it all set up. We were all set up when we bought this tent. We took it out for a couple of days, camping
Set up
to try
away
it
from
out.
everybody else.
Set up away from everywhere. And we're watching this other group showed up. They're trying to set up their tent, and they had no clue what they were doing. God, it was so funny. They were like,
he was trying to grab out his camera, people, and photo and video these people. I was like, you cannot do that. You can't do that. That's not.
it was so
okay.
funny.
But it was funny. But it was not for like it was being too obvious.
She was like, "You should go over there and offer them help." And I was like, "If they want
like,
help,
they
they can
need
come. If they want help, they can come ask for it." They did not come ask for it.
It was funny because we went out and they had just started setting it up. We went to go out and they just started setting it up, and we went out and we were like, you know, as we were leaving, we're like, shit, they got that up quick. And then we got back and the saga continued. It was like the gift that kept on giving.
The main problem was I didn't realise they needed to pick the tent out before putting the poles in. So they're putting the poles
Like
in
the
and
first
putting the
thing you
tent
do.
up, and it was just blowing all over the place, and yeah, it was just hilarious. It was so funny to watch.
It was even funny the next morning when you woke up and they still didn't have it right.
Yeah.
Like, it was a big thing. There was like people turned up at the car to come and help them try and figure it out, and they still couldn't get it figured out. Like,
And me and Kat are just sitting there watching with like this bottle of wine on this table outside our tent, like, just drinking and laughing, going,
not clearly laughing at them.
No. We
knew
were
what
quite
we
far
were
away.
laughing
They couldn't see our facial expressions or anything.
at. But we knew why we were laughing.
Alright.
It was pretty fucking entertaining, to be fair.
I need fruit and veggies. So let's go and visit Ed's thing.
But we're going to let Win and our nephew set up the tent. Well, me and my niece laugh at them.
I thought the plan was to make your niece and nephew set up the tent while both of us sit there and laugh at them. I say I'm just going to go visit your system. You have fruit and veggies.
What?
It's like, heard my name, what did I do? You do have fruit and veggies in your asteroid base. Unless it's changed due to, unless the economy's changed due to the ground base we built. Yep.
So you're saying we were doing all that tent talking and Ed wasn't even there?
I'm sure other people were listening. It's fine. That's what I'm looking for. I'm blind of my old age. Let's go visit Ed's asteroid base. The first base of his that we built in the game. The ground base was to support another farming space, so yeah, I guess I will have that. Nice.
Yeah, it's hard to know what to do with the petrol situation, whether you gas up your car and leave it. In the hopes that the petrol doesn't rise further.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yep. Alright. There's a very nice purpley gas giant planet this asteroid base is around. It's also a very nice system of Eds here with lots of like pretty gas giants. And sort of a tourism watery world down at the end of the system.
I have concerns about them lowering the fucking standards too to meet Aussie's standards, whether that results in us getting less efficient fuel.
I don't know. I'm not sure that the standards of Aussie are much lower. They might have just been slightly different.
Yeah, well, that's what they don't fucking tell you, that sort of shit. shit.
For all
right?
mankind. Not sure I've watched that one.
What I'm saying is I have seen people saying that not only does the petrol seem to be more expensive, but they seem to be running through it a bit faster than what they usually would notice. In some places, I think.
Oh, this lovely asteroid base. Honey, look at its asteroid base. Oh, she's busy.
In a minute. And you know, I can't see, eh? Like,
I know.
yeah.
She's very poor vision. That's why she goes out with me. She can't tell how ugly I am.
Oh,
Nah.
shut up! I would never say that. I might think it, but I'd never say it.
That's right. There's hope for all you ugly men out there. Just find yourself a blind girl. All right.
Who's 3
Mars-
foot tall with a
Mars is like, we don't want to pay taxes to the
Who's
Earth
3 foot
Coalition.
Who's 3 foot tall with a flat head and no teeth?
Isn't that the ideal woman? Wasn't that the joke? Like, no.
Yeah, you just said.
All right.
I can't see. I said you still got to be 3 feet tall with a flat head and no teeth.
Fruit and veggies. See? How many fruit and veggies do I need?
Somewhere to put
95.
the beer and obvious reasons.
And then we'll see if there's anything else here that I need.
I'm sorry, I'm being a bit cheeky. Just a little bit.
There's not a lot of stuff here, to be fair. I was hoping it would have liquid oxygen, but apparently not.
Just to clean this fucking thing here. This thing. Because look at it. It's fucking so reasoned up.
Alright.
Shit out of here. It's just not possible.
Shows do that sometimes. Russia's been first to land on the moon. Let's just jump this way. I shall have to take a look at it at some point. When I find the time. 5 seasons is a little bit scary. Oh, okay. So the 5th season isn't out yet. So 4 seasons.
Leaving system.
Me and my partner have been watching a anime called Spy X Family,
That's pretty good.
which is pretty funny.
ooting.
Yeah.
We're going on ooting.
So it's set in like the equivalent, I guess, in like tech of like the 1950s or 1960s. There's this two countries
Probably boo.
that are at a sort of an uneasy truce with each other.
It's kind of like Germany.
It's only
East
10
and
episodes
West.
per season. Yeah, that's not so bad then. Yeah. Apparently they have 6 seasons. So, yeah, so it's kind of like almost like East and West Germany or something, but it's like Estonia and Westonia or something. And then it's like, so there's like the spy who's from Westonia and he's operating in Ostonia, trying to keep the peace because Ostonia wants.
Oh God! Don't tell them so much. Look, there's a dude.
I'm just giving the basics. I'm just giving the
spy.
basics. He's a spy, right? Yep. And he gets.
He's got to find his fake family to get infiltrate the school to get to some dude whose kid also goes to that school.
Yeah. So he goes to
So
an
he
adoption agency and he adopts a daughter and doesn't realise that she
can read people's minds.
She can read people's minds because she
He's
was in a
spy,
science
And
experiment.
the woman he gets to play his fake wife is an assassin. And that's all you need to really know.
Yeah.
It's funny. That's all they need to know, honey.
So the husband doesn't know
No.
that his wife is an
That's
assassin.
all they need to know.
The wife doesn't know that her husband is a spy, and the kid knows everything.
I really am just trying to save you people, right? Because this dude is a walking spoiler alert.
How is that a spoiler?
You bloody... He gets me to watch shit and then tells me what's going to happen 2 minutes before it happens.
No, you make guesses, and I just...
No,
No, I don't tell you.
you do so.
I do not. You're a lies.
You do
You're
so.
lazies.
You're like, pause this, and you're like, oh, this bit, and then I'm like, oh, you bastard.
No, I don't do that.
Yes, you do. You do
Well,
it without even realising.
If I've done it occasionally, I
You do it,
apologise.
think it out loud, and then I go, what the fuck? And you're like, oh, oops.
That has not happened.
That has so happened more than once. And I have had to stop you spoiling shit for other people more than once. And that's enough.
More than once.
If it wasn't a thing, I wouldn't be so passionate about it.
How many
Right.
times has it happened?
Stop using me for fodder.
How many times
Shut
does it happen? How many times? How many times?
Too many to count.
Too many to count.
Sure, you've
Are you
given
counting-
away things in one
Are you counting
piece.
on your fingers?
You've given away things on One Piece. You've given
I have
away
not
stuff.
given away
and
anything on
the amount
One
of
Piece.
times I just have to stop you from talking. Just to stop you telling me
I
anything
haven't.
about it.
Given away anything on One Piece, thank you very much.
I do not believe that.
I sometimes confirm your guesses when you guess something particularly well.
Hey, I can't help it if I'm good.
You are pretty good at guessing stuff on TV shows, yes.
See, remembering though, that's another matter. Remembering the storylines and stuff, that's another matter. I don't remember that very well, so that's really good for rewatching old movies and stuff.
Yeah, but we're this thing where we remember different things, right? She's very good with people and conversations and stuff. And she'd be like, do you remember this conversation we had with this person 10 years ago that we only met once? I'd be like, no.
Yeah, he
What?
won't remember the person, anything about any conversation we had, or fucking anything about
I'm
it.
like, no.
He'd
no.
like walk past, he'd like walk up to you in the street, you'd be like, oh hey, how's it going, da 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 da, and he'll talk to you, have a whole conversation, and I'll be like, who was that? And he'd be like, I got no fucking clue.
Yeah, that is true. I'm terrible at remembering people's faces and conversations and stuff.
But if you're talking about a book or a movie or a TV show, that's a different matter.
Yeah, she forgets TV shows and movies really quickly, and then we'll sit down and watch something, and she'll be like, "I've never seen this before." I'll be like, "We've watched it twice already." All right, what have we got here? We do have liquid oxygen, so we can grab that. Do we have emergency power cells?
Watching it twice already might be then.
You could look at it as we complement each other. You could also look at it as we regularly have arguments about what we remember. We've watched this twice
Both
already.
versions-
No, we've never seen this before.
Both
Yes, I've
versions
watched it
might
twice.
also be correct. But there's nothing wrong with a bit of friendly debate from time to time.
That is true.
And if, a screaming match can be therapeutic.
Well, I do need building fabricators. 17 of them. So let's grab these while we're here.
Right, honey?
Yeah. Don't trust anything she says.
Yeah, you're the deaf one, remember?
Alright.
I was talking to their mum last night anyway, and she was saying, I was telling her about the first place we're going to stay, and she was like, "Oh my god, sounds perfect, I'll come."
You're talking about the niece and
Their
nephew's mum. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Try not to name people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She can't come. She's got like 3 other kids to look after.
Yeah. That's probably why she loved to escape.
Which is her own fault for being like...
No, I said you should get to take her up there. I said could recommend a few nice places. She's like, "Oh, I'd want somewhere glampy." I'm like, "Yep, can recommend you a few of those with no people." And I mentioned no people. She's like, I'm like, "Yeah," and I can tell you exactly where to go.
A family would be too big for...
Yeah, but I said the prices are quite reasonable actually if it's just the two of you.
Yeah,
It's
it's true.
throwing extras at it. But I was like, but if you got, if you did want to take your family, that, most of the kids would be counted as kids rather than adults because the age is quite, it's 15, 16 up here where lots of places are like 12.
Kat's brother and his wife have 5 kids because every time one of the kids was old enough to run away, she was like, "Oh, I want another baby." So it's kind of their lack of alone time and holidays away from each other is holidays by themselves.
It's kind of self-inflicted.
It's self-inflicted. Yes.
Kind of.
Hey, Rennie, how's it going?
To be fair, you'd think there'd be enough people around that would, take one or two from time to time. And
That might have been true before Violent, but you're doing good. Congrats on getting to the top and peak, by the way. Which map did you get to the peak on? The desert one, nice. My phone?
Yeah, be nosy, so I said he was talking to you.
It's Rennie. I told you about Rennie.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my partner cat in the background.
Hi, Rennie.
She says hi. You can probably see that. Yeah.
Hi.
Let's see if I can approach this ground base properly this time. We'll come in a little bit slower than we normally do. Which peak ones have I gotten to the top of before? I've never made it to the top of the last one. There was one with rocks with lava I made it through once. The first map I made it to the top of. What, on peak?
No, it's...
Uh,
You just pick a dot.
there's like a bunch of stuff on your navigation panel, so you can just pick.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. And then you've got to like sort of come in at the correct speed. But
Oh, yeah.
you can't
Back
approach.
directly into the thing in front of it,
Yeah, you can't approach. Well, and there's one ship you kind of can, but this ship you can't. You can't really approach these planets, ground places straight on, or you will come in too. Well, you'll come in too fast, and you'll just drop out too soon, and be like 200 k's away. So you want to sort of come in on the side, and then on an angle type of thing. It might still be too fast. Yep, still too fast. See? Too fast for orbital cruise. Alright, we'll have to try that again.
Initiated.
Normally there's something like that would work, but this planet's just... it's a moon,
yeah. You were
really.
trying to show me something, so... Of course not.
Yeah, that's right. I had witnesses. Never works with witnesses. I think I got to the top of the frozen peaks once as well, in Peak. I've only played it a couple of times. And a lot of the time I was just following people that were better at the game, and just doing what they did.
Wasn't that the whole kind of idea?
Orbital
Get
rendezvous
everybody up to the
procedures
top.
initiated.
Yeah.
You have to like achieve objectives and stuff along the way, or you just have to get to the top?
You just have to get to the top, really.
Entry guidance computations complete. Vectors for descent.
You see, I don't know how I'd go with something like that. Whether I'd just get frustrated, falling down.
Wow.
Intelligent thrusters engaged.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of strategy
Well,
involved.
yeah, obviously it's puzzle, right? Like, so you gotta,
Don't know if I'd
Entry
call it a
guidance
puzzle.
computations
You can
complete.
carry
Vectors
stuff,
for descent.
right? But the more things you carry, the more
unstable you will be.
well, no, the more. So you got a stamina bar down the bottom, which like when it runs out, you fall,
Yeah.
right? So it recharges when you're on flat ground. But if you get hungry, the hunger will take up part of the stamina bar, so you got less stamina. But if you get injured, it takes part of the stamina bar, so you got less stamina.
Yeah.
And
So everything's
poisoned
designed
and-
to fuck you up.
Yeah, and so also weight. So you want to carry some food to eat in case you get hungry, or some bandages in case you get hurt.
Yeah, takes
But then you're
extreme-
carrying
yeah.
weight, which also
Makes
takes
sense.
away from the stamina bar. So there's a balancing act in Peak, right? Like,
Alright, enough with the mansplaining.
yeah, don't know if that was mansplaining, but okay.
It was getting there.
If I keep going, maybe.
Yeah. You were walking the line off here.
I dance upon the line.
Sometimes
Just-
you don't even see the line. It's like the line is a dot to you.
What was that from?
Never mind.
That's Friends, wasn't it? Yeah. Alright, that was over the line. No, this is just over the line. You're so far past the line. The line is a dot to you.
But that's why you can't even see the line.
Was that when Joey kissed Chandler's girlfriend?
It might have been, yeah.
No, Chandler kissed Joey's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicky bought the book for.
Yeah. I haven't even watched Friends in goddamn years. But it was just on so often that a lot of the stuff is just baked into my brain now. Just sitting there waiting to be retrieved when,
Was that the chick with the artificial leg?
No, I don't think so. I think that was someone else.
Yeah.
Just baked into my brain.
Nah, yeah, that was different. That was a different chick. And Chandler was like grossed out by her leg or lack thereof, and then was like got over it, and then she found out he had a nubbin
Yeah.
and was like, ew.
So, what's wrong? She's like, it's nubbin. No, nothing. Maybe it was, actually, because I remember... I don't know. Wasn't there something where Joey was talking about how he threw some chick's fake leg on a fire by accident or something?
Yeah.
And how are we getting on a Friends reminiscence streak? Like, what's... How did we get on... You did a Friends
Made
quote,
a
damn it.
reference of mansplaining, then a line. Oh, walking the fine line of the
Walking the fine
mansplaining,
line of...
and then the line being a dot, and so on and so forth, and that continues.
And it continues. Forever. I should switch the stream over to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. You can show everyone teach everyone how to play Marincess. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Alright.
Yeah, I don't bloody remember. Like, you've got like 2 plays. Or, actually, nah. Once you get on a roll and you know what you're doing, you can just keep going.
That is true. Bum, 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 bum.
As long as they don't get rid of your field card.
A lot of people don't even read the field card properly.
You don't have fucking time in Master Duel.
That is true. Like,
You can't exactly go, oh, just look at that one and sit there for half an hour trying to read the fucking thing because it's got like, you know, midget writing.
yep.
Sorry if anybody's vertically challenged watching this. No offense intended.
Last night I made a meta deck at Master Duel, like one of the best decks, honey. And I was playing around with it. It's called it's like based on K9 and something else. So K9 are like these like werewolfy type
I'm
characters.
assuming it was some sort of dog thing.
Yeah, like they're like werewolves or yeah,
Lycan.
yeah. and it interacts so much with the opponent on their turn. Like, it's just constant, you know, like destroying stuff, summoning stuff. Like your opponent tries to play and you're just playing more than they do.
That's annoying.
Yeah. I was sitting here going, like, I'm not sure I should even play this deck. It would be horrible for the opponent. Like, and I still don't understand how it works. I was just playing it in solo mode against the PCs to try and learn it, and I was just like, I don't even know when I was supposed to stop doing this, because it was just constant, like, recycling, and everything was just, like, triggering off itself over and over and over again. Like, and I was just like, I don't even know when I was supposed to stop. Like, look, all the cards are glowing yellow. What do I?
It's not even my turn.
It's not even my turn. Yeah, it's like, I was just like, I don't know what the hell. Like, I would hate someone playing a deck like that against me. Like, I'd just be like, I'd be so salty about
it. Probably get upset and storm off and throw stuff.
I might try and work out how it works, and then I'll leave it until I reach the like the higher ranks where everyone's playing the horrible salty decks, and then, you know, then I'll feel less guilty about it. But I'm not going to play it at the low ranks where everyone's like doing stuff a bit more reasonably. You still get annoying decks, so you get like Labyrinth and other stuff showing up.
Maybe
I hate that.
Pokemon card collection.
Maybe you should. Or Magic the Gathering. There's also a New Zealand based trading card game. One of the people in my work quit to go work for that. Alright, auto launch.
Is it wrong that a picture on the image of this chicken box looks a bit suggestive?
Not really.
Look.
It's supposed to be like a drumstick. You rude-minded woman.
Hey, I showed it to you and you gave a good reaction.
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely filthy-minded.
Yeah, well,
I don't deny that.
I've had prolonged exposure to you, okay, and that's what it does to people.
That is true. I did do that to one of your friends, didn't I?
More than one.
More than one, that's right. We're a bit younger then. And like, I was having fun just turning everything anyone said into a sexual innuendo, and it got to the point where no one could say anything without
One of my friends.
without some of her friends thinking dirty thoughts. I corrupted them so badly. I was younger then.
Yeah, but you don't even need to say anything now. I just look at you and be like, shut up. Don't say it.
What? I'm innocent.
Whatever. Listen, my ass.
Oh, I've heard and smelt what comes from that. That's not innocent.
Leaving system.
Oh, what?
I didn't say mine was either, woman.
Never mind clearing a room when you're around. Get the whole village.
Yep.
It's alright, I was sitting out here the other day and I swear the dog was trying to gas me. The door was wide fucking open. I'm like, fucking go outside. They're both asleep as fuck. Admitting foul omissions.
Foul omissions.
Yeah.
They do that sometimes. They're old dogs.
I'd rather they just left them out. Sorry.
It's not their fault if they're farting while they're sleeping. Alright?
Something's wrong with one of these.
No, I need you to agree with that. It's not their fault if they're farting while they're sleeping, right? So next time I let rip, I'll just fake snore, and then I'm good.
What are you... Hungry.
I often get blamed for the dog's farts. I try and tell her.
You...
I try and tell her that was the dog. I try and tell her that's the dog.
The dogs.
I try and tell her it's the dog, but she doesn't believe me.
It's like the dog's not even fucking here. You're trying to blame it. Look, there's one on the other end too.
The other end?
Of this box, see? Look.
So what you're basically saying is that box is an Eiffel Tower. No, that one went over your head? Okay.
I wasn't listening, sorry, what?
I said, so you're saying the box is an Eiffel Tower then?
Uh-huh. It's not really funny because I made that reference just the other day when we were talking.
What do you mean it's not funny?
Well, not to me. Sorry.
You just have no sense of humour. Now I'm going to be forced to try and make you laugh. Where did I put the laughing gas? That was a chuckle.
What?
That was a terrible joke too.
Oh, maybe I was laughing at something else.
You're laughing at my asteroid base. It's a beautiful asteroid base.
Maybe I'm laughing at something. Might not be your asteroid base. Might just be your ass.
Sitting in a chair, woman.
There's a hole in the back of your chair now.
Yeah. It's released the gas when I fart.
With the corkboard.
Alright.
Cover that gap.
Commodities market.
I've got some air freshener here, I'll be right.
You'll be right with some air freshener, huh?
You see, look. Look.
How do we get onto these topics anyway?
Makes for good entertainment.
We need a lot of steel, titanium, and aluminium. Probably still need some more liquid oxygen, but I'm not sure how much. Let's go back and have a look. Alright.
It's fucking Saturday morning and
It is Saturday morning.
you're streaming, so there's not much else to do. Come out here
1061.
and talk shit with you, why not?
Why not indeed?
least we know our niece enjoys our company. Last time she came to visit, like, she doesn't like to leave the house much, but last time she came to visit, she didn't want to leave here either. She was playing away on the Switch, which they have one at their house, but she was playing away. I'm like, you better get your stuff together if you want to go home. Anytime soon. Like today.
Should
'cause
tell.
it was getting on.
You should just tell them to just
I was in the middle
grab
of
the
a
Switch
story.
right before we leave when we go to pick them up. They can just grab the Switch, run to the car before the other kids realise.
But they probably wouldn't care.
They have other gaming machines anyway.
I think they'd be quite impressed by our collection.
Maybe. Don't have a Switch 2 yet though, do we?
No, not yet. I've been waiting. I put it off to do this trip. And just the other, because, yeah. There were other things we needed and
The most
money just wasn't there for that, so...
The most popular game on that at the moment is a game called Pokepedia, which is like a Pokemon game but without humans. You play as a Ditto.
I thought it was some fucking...
You play as a Ditto in the shape of humans. There's been some hilarious videos online
Okay.
where like streamers playing it have like found legendary Pokemon and then they talk to them,
Yeah.
and the legendary Pokemon are like, "Hey, oh, and they're like, why are you talking like a cowboy? My immersion, my immersion." It just cracks me up. There's one
They're
stream.
still making a lot of games for the original Switch though, as well.
Yep.
So that's quite cool. I think, the fact that, the fact that we've still got like the original Wii would be interesting.
We do need a new sensor bar though. They do sell those though.
Yeah, well, that was a replacement one anyway. It's probably down behind the back of the TV somewhere.
Oh, did we already get a replacement one?
Yeah, so we'll be able to get a new one.
Vectors.
Yeah, you can absolutely get a new one.
And I wouldn't mind looking for any other Guitar Hero games for it too. So if you ever see any of those anywhere,
Engaging exit protocols.
I'd really like. I'd love to have them. Like I've got that one that works and I've got that other one that doesn't. It's annoying, isn't it? I like that other one.
Planetary construction site.
Even if I can only play it on easy, because I'm too unco.
There's nothing wrong with playing games on easy. Games are meant to be enjoyed.
Yeah.
If you enjoy the challenge of a hard mode game, then that's all good. But if you'd rather just like get through the game, enjoy the story and stuff, then playing it on easy is fine.
That works for some games. Some games that just doesn't work for alright, because you want to be in with the group doing the fun stuff too.
You're talking about what? Raiding a World of Warcraft or
Yeah.
something? Sure. Well, you just need a group that understands that your
Yeah.
eyesight isn't very
Drags
good,
you
you
along
don't
anyway.
react very quickly, and your
Yeah.
DPS is not going to be as high as it otherwise should be, and just drag you along anyway. Yeah,
Yeah.
and you have that. You
Yeah.
have friends that will do that. They're
Yeah,
competitive. They do well. They're very good at the game, and they absolutely do not mind taking you along to stuff. So.
Yeah, they're like, where are you? When are you coming back? We'll be here to help you along when you do. I'm okay. At this point, it's looking like maybe July-ish.
Yeah, probably. This trip is gonna
But that's alright.
have us
Yeah,
broke
but
for a
you know
while.
what? Sometimes you've got to just say, fuck it. If I don't go, I'm never going to go. And just do it anyway. Right.
Yes, no, I'm looking forward to the trip. I
Fill
just.
up your mental health meter. Like, the world's going to hell in a handbasket anyway, so who gives a fuck? You know. Really?
Just. I have to find a new job afterwards that pays me twice what I'm getting now.
Yeah. But everybody needs that right now anyway.
Or, you know, we could win Powerball on the lotto tonight and get
And we
$25 million.
We have earned it. We've sacrificed things, and we've, you know, we haven't done things, and we've saved our money, and
Besides, we're not going to be able to afford to go out for dinner, so you're going to have to cook a lot, which means we're just going to create a whole bunch of cooking videos for your YouTube channel.
yeah.
And then maybe it'll finally start to grow.
We ran all over town yesterday just to get this piece of steak.
On
In
approach.
fact, we went to.
Ah,
you
stop
went
to.
to
God
3
damn
of
it.
the same supermarkets yesterday.
Initializing orbital rendezvous procedure.
I went to 4 supermarkets yesterday, woman. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
but three New Worlds.
Yeah.
Re-entry procedures initiated.
But you forgot about the damn cheese.
Yeah, but it was worth going back for.
I mean, worth getting it all of the first run.
Well, if
That's
they'd
all.
had steak at the first place and I didn't get so pissed off about them not having it. all the stuff that I was thinking in my head just disappeared and I was just fucked off. Okay?
I know. We showed up to the first supermarket. It was like, this is the one that has the steak I want.
Yep, so I'm like,
And they were out.
to make a soup and stuff because
Orbital rendezvous.
And she just got so angry. She was like,
I was ready to eat somebody.
yeah. And I was like, well, what else did you want to buy here? Because there were other things on special. She's like, I can't remember. Let's just go.
Yeah, I can't remember. I want to go home. That now.
So then we left, and she's like, wait, let's try this other supermarket. And I was like, all right, but I'm just going to run in and see if they've got the steak. And so I did. I ran in, and they did. So I grabbed it, and then she was happy. And then we got home, and she's like, oh no, I forgot that they had cheese on special.
Yeah, it was like right after I
super,
got home too.
really
I was
good
like, oh my
special.
God, the cheese! And you don't understand, we go through like a lot of cheese at the best of times, but we're going to have a couple of extra people. So we're going to go through even more cheese. So we need all the cheese.
Yes, we need all the cheese. This is true. We need all the cheese.
And it was like $10.99. I looked at it today. Guess how much?
Orbital navigation.
How much?
$17 fucking dollars.
Yeah, it was a good special.
That's its normal price.
And in case you're wondering, yes, we do live in a country that has a shit ton of cows. It makes a lot of milk.
Yeah, dairy's like one of our prime industries.
The problem is that
But they want all of
the
it.
farmers
They want milk.
sell it all to a
and
big
meat.
company called Fonterra, and then Fonterra sells it to people overseas and people in the country at the same price that they sell it to for people overseas. So we don't get it cheap.
Yeah, so if you're eating New Zealand butter, cut it out.
Yeah.
And if you haven't tried it, you really should, because it's like the best. Like
Yeah.
they've put it in. They've. Do you know that they've actually put US?
This time
butter?
I think I came down too far
They've
away.
put US butter on our shelves. It's not been received very well. They're like, what is this white, watery crap? They're like, it looks funky, it smells funky, it's not. It's not.
Well, that's because everything in America, was he talking about America?
Yeah.
Is over processed, including the damn dairy
Uh,
products.
Well, no, it's
they're-
because their cows.
Cheese
are-
is not supposed to be bright orange.
Yeah. That's true. But their stuff is paler because their cows don't eat grass normally. Well, they're
Oh,
not.
god damn it.
Changing
Why not?
flight mode.
You know, they feed them in feedlots with bloody grain and corn and shit.
Alright, I'm
But
about.
here, they eat grass. And when they ain't eating grass, they eat hay, which is also grass. So, yeah.
Starting to hate this little planet. It's a moon, really.
And, you know, everybody likes produce that's as,
On approach.
you know, close to old school as you can get
Yep.
these days, which is good.
Orbital navigation guidance system online.
Orbital navigation guidance system online.
But our government also sucks, so it's still shit for us.
Yeah.
On approach.
On approach. Maybe we'll do better this time.
Entry guidance computations complete. Vectors for descent.
800 kilometers away. I'm having a shock over time trying to get to the space today.
Are we here yet? Pretty get used to hearing that.
Yeah, I don't
Did
know.
we mention that these kids don't know where we're going?
Oh yeah, we haven't actually told them these kids where we're taking them.
I've sent them a list of things to bring.
I still think we should take them to work in the mines. I've seen how much kids love Minecraft. They yearn for the mines.
Well, we could take them to our mine.
No, because you want to take them to show them a mine. I want to take them to put them to work in the mines. There's a difference.
I'd kind of like to see it. I think I'm going to go and see this fucking massive hole in the ground. Who put that there?
Miners.
And see, that's what you don't want.
Intelligent thrusters initiating.
We take them to one place. This is what you want. We go to the other place. This is what you don't want.
This is a little bit better of an approach by the looks of things. Alright, Chris Stock Egg. Down we go. Bum 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 bum.
Did you check your emails today?
I have not. But I can after stream. Bum 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 bum.
Got what for lunch?
It's back. What is he missing about the past half an hour? Just me trying to approach this ground base, basically. It just wasn't working out for me. And me and Kat just talking a bunch of shit about random stuff.
Yeah, we've just been talking random crap.
We've been yapping.
Saying that these kids don't know where we're taking them for our holiday.
I was trying to convince Kat to let us change the holiday. Crashing is a bit harsh.
Right, are you going to play them your Diggy Diggy Hole song and we'll take them mining?
Yeah, that's a good point. Would be like, have you ever played a game called Deep Rock Galactic? Alright, you're gonna mine for us. Find us the valuable goods. Get
Occasionally
mining.
you can go in the bar and have a beer and a twerk fest.
Yeah, allow you to have a beer before you go to the mines.
What do I do in that game, you Diggy Diggy Hole?
Face planting? No. No, just becoming in too fast or too shallow, essentially. It's been hard to get the approach right because it's such a small place. Alright. Bum bum. We want to go this way. Wee. I never face plant in anything. I have grace. Move like a cat. Elderly. Arthritic cat.
Leaving system.
Alright. More holding. So the question is there anything else I need to get besides from refinery stuff now? Emergency power cells from somewhere.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Alright, asteroid base. More stuff. Cat's gone quiet on me. She's pondering life.
Yeah, Facebook. Back to the doom scroll.
Back to the doom scrolling, okay. Soon she's going to start ranting about the government again.
Or somebody's government.
I should introduce you to Pipka Pipkin. Challenge modes in Kingdom 2 Crowns? Nothing for doing so. It's so confused in the first one.
All I seem to hear from this government is we're doing a lot of talking and a whole lot of no.
See, I told you, it doesn't take very long to get back onto the government.
Yeah, mate, because you, like, you log into Facebook and boom, there it is.
Do you know why you log into Facebook and boom, there it is? It's because you've been interacting with posts about it, and so you've taught the algorithm that's what you want.
Look, there's midget kids running around in midget cars, look.
Yes, you've been interacting with every post where people have been complaining about the fuel prices, so now all the algorithm is showing you is posts about people complaining about the fuel prices. You've taught the algorithm what you want to look at, and it's showing it to you.
That is so cool though. That's part of that's the beach hop.
Still 4 more challenge modes? Maybe give one a try after we finish the Olympus. I didn't even realise Kingdom 2 Crowns had challenge modes. I wasn't paying enough attention, obviously.
How cool is that though? How cool are those cars? Right? It's for the beach hop.
Little cars you can drive a tiny child around in. Okay.
No, little cars for little kids. It's like, that's fun for the little kids. Get them excited about little cars.
I do like Kingdom 2 Crowns. It's a fun game.
It's a joke. Although Beach Hop is a family event for both the big and little kids, some set out to ruin it for all. Police are seeking 2 persons for drag racing their cars on a crowded footpath, putting lives at risk, both for drivers, just saying.
Commodities market. Just scrap steel this time, I guess. Steel.
Plants are now cheaper than petrol. Buy plants, stay happy. Depends what sort of plants you buy.
Fair enough. Yeah, been joining to your session because, you know, I only have the base game and the free things. Alright. Oh, we need to go around the planet. You also brought a West Balkans map expansion to Euro Truck Simulator. You might as well give up until we're unlocking 100% of the map. Probably. Well, you could do it if you wanted to, but imagine there's a lot of roads. Yeah, I saw the spring sale.
Navigation for next system. Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
Alright, ground planet, you won't beat me this time. We should have a perfect approach. I'll give it a little bit of NOS. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh my god, Need.
What are you talking about, Need? Also, don't play copyright music in the background.
Sorry.
Get me in trouble.
I'm not trying to get anyone in trouble. I
They'll
don't think I
mute-
have any rights to any kind of music.
They'll mute part of my VOD.
But Need.
What the hell is that? It's a cup. with stuff in-
Bailey's.
Oh, it's not about the cup, it's about what's been put in the cup.
Nutella. Yeah, I have the. Look, I have the cup.
Bailey's and Nutella.
Look, Nutella, coffee, I'm guessing.
Well, you should have seen that video before we did the grocery shopping.
And then. I have a cup, look.
Just shape the cup, but you're going to have the things to go in the cup. Feels bad, huh?
Should probably that heat.
Alright.
Initializing orbital rendezvous procedures.
Bum, 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 bum.
Entry guidance computations complete. Intelligent thrusters initiating.
Not too bad of an approach, really. We're getting there. Oh, my attention's wandering a bit, though.
Would you like some lunch?
Oh, you're going to make lunch? You're going to actually make it? Kat's a really good cook.
Yep. Can be.
And I justify the purchase further by having how do I explain this, since only European countries seem to have this. We have a thing in calendar with names, and if it matches with yours, it's a celebration. Not a huge one, it's mostly just people wishing a good name day to each other. Anyway, I had that, I used it as further justification for the purchase. Treating myself, if you will. That is fair. I'm not quite sure what the name day thing is, but I mean, any excuse to treat yourself is a good idea. Within reason, I guess. I have not touched your card. Have you lost it?
But it was on this table here.
Well, is it there?
Yeah.
Rats.
We're just hiding, blending in.
I mean, it's good that you still had the card, but
You
I
were
was gonna
be able
be-
go, ha ha, but you couldn't. Ha ha ha.
yeah, I was gonna do that. Haha! See how easy it is to lose a card. But I have a tendency to misplace my cards occasionally. Once in a blue moon.
He puts things down random places all the time and doesn't remember where he's put them. Is what happens.
I lost 2 cards once for like 2-3 months, and then I found them under
Cardboard box.
a cardboard box. I was like, what? What's this? How did they?
He lost my card. How long ago did you lose my card? Oh, yeah, about a few weeks ago, and I found it yesterday.
Okay, but it was in a spot I normally put cards.
It was, and you didn't find it. Even though you said you looked for it.
It was hiding.
It was blending in, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I get to say that because I'm the one that's visually impaired.
Did it? I brought steel. I know I did. What happened to my steel game? God damn it. So, what are you going to make me for lunch?
I'm contemplating. What?
Are you contemplating cheese scones?
No, not today.
Ah, rats. I had a proper approach to the planet and I had no cargo on board. I swear I brought steel. The days have a bunch of names assigned to them. People celebrate it with the names on a given day matches with your actual name. So each day has a whole range of names assigned, I assume, or you know. Do the names get assigned on special days? Like alright, it's a big thing mostly in Central, Eastern and Northern Europe countries and countries with strong Orthodox Catholic influence. Yeah. Well, you don't have names on Christmas Day, do you? Because that would suck if your name day was also Christmas Day. Is it just one name day a year? I have questions. Questions about the name days.
Leaving system.
It can be similar, often are, on the same day, but don't have to be. Yeah.
Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by. I need a little time.
It must be rough if you're a European parent and you wanted to give your kid a really weird name. Because then your kid would be like, why don't I have a name day? Ugh. You just have to pretend. Look, this is your name day. See, it's here officially. You've written that in red biro. Christmas is the exception, of course. Yeah, I figured as much. Like, you mean like Jesus, like Jess. Jess, Jesus's sister, was born later after, you know, his parents started actually shagging properly. It's also like, you know, English is not your first language, so you do fine. I probably would make more spelling mistakes than you did.
That's true, he's very smart, but his spelling is very bad.
I mean, I can spell correctly, it's just my fingers get a bit clumsy when I'm typing, and then sometimes I won't notice unless I take the time to read back over.
Okay, not everybody.
And I'm not a very fast typist, I'm like a two-finger touch typist. I'm relatively fast for a two-finger touch typist, you know. But like, my brain will run ahead of what I'm typing fairly frequently. That sometimes screws me up.
Because you can read faster than you can type.
Oh yeah, and I can think much faster than I can type. Yeah, fair enough. It speaks very good English for the area he lives in because he did an exchange to the US when he was young.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. What did he think of living in the US?
I think he liked it.
Wouldn't go there now.
He's probably fine as long as you get through customs, alright. But there is that risk though. You show up at customs, you filled out something incorrectly on your form, and they just like boot you back home. Or there's the other risk where you show up at customs, you fill out something slightly incorrectly on your form, and then they throw you in a concentration camp like jail for like 6 months before you're ready to go. Yes. There is this rumour that women multitask better than men, but it is in fact false. Nobody multitasks well.
No, but women generally do. Women generally have to when they've got trying to do things and they've got kids demanding their attention and they're trying to, you know.
Well, everyone has to at some point or
Yeah.
another. That's not exclusive to women. I think this is just a lie women have told over the years.
No, I just think they had to do it in a way that's more.
Some people can be better at
Recognisable
multitasking than
day-to-day,
others. No one's
you
brilliant
know.
at it though.
No. Some are better than others, but yeah.
Oh, I brought the wrong thing. That's what happened. God damn it. I managed to accidentally buy the thing right under steel. That was clever.
So I was thinking eggs on toast for lunch.
Yeah, alright, eggs on toast sounds nice. Steel this time.
I kind of want to see what stuff I've got for baking, you know, in terms of flour and sugar and
You got a lot of stuff for baking.
stuff. Yeah, which I want to take with me because
Well, I'm definitely making cheese and onion scones at some point before we go.
oh yeah,
And maybe while we can make them while we're away as well.
yeah, I'm gonna take some nice bacon and stuff with me. Did you put that steak in the freezer?
Not yet.
Oh yeah, I'll do it today. So, sage. Maybe I will go get some drink.
Really?
Now I've had some water, yes.
No, not you.
Why not me? It's all about me.
Could be all about you, I suppose. But yeah. No, the auto launch just flew me into a pipe, basically. Oh no, those are already down. Alright, cool. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Plane tickets are expensive. This is true. And only likely to get more expensive as the price of jet fuel goes through the roof. So
The fact that there's a world shortage of jet fuel and stuff means there's less international visitors coming in. Too, that'd be good. Right?
what's wrong with international visitors?
Oh, it just means less crowds.
Adjusting for jump.
6 years ago, they took about 2,100 euros from my pocket. I imagine that'd be more nowadays.
Exit destination confirmed. Arrival in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, these days you'd be better off driving to the end of Russia, hitching a ride on a fishing boat, jump off out in Alaska, steal a car and drive down to the US.
Right, mate, I can make us a soup. I might make one today anyway.
Like a pumpkin soup or...
Yeah, or I can make one just before we leave. She doesn't like how I make mine. She likes the taste of it, but she doesn't like that I use butter and salt and stuff.
You mean things that give it flavour? Yes.
Yeah.
My mum is an interesting cook. She can cook stuff relatively well in terms of like technique, but she's not very good at seasoning or adding flavour to stuff. She tends to cook very bland, comparative to Cat anyway. So Cat will cook and she'll be like salt and butter and all this other stuff, and Mum will be like, "Oh my god, it's so unhealthy." It's like, but it tastes so good.
You should see it when we're keto. The shit I'm putting into stuff, and she's like, "Oh my god!" Because it's like, oh, yep, some cheese, some fucking butter, some sour cream.
Yeah.
Some cream. How can I add more fat to this? I fry it in butter.
Initializing orbital rendezvous procedures.
I did consider getting that thing a dripping.
Entry guidance computations complete. Vectors for descent.
Why too shallow this time?
Intelligence
Jesus
thrusters
Christ.
initiating.
Alright. It's saying it's too. He likes to go to America, but it's too expensive. He went last time about 6 years ago, and the flights cost him like 2,100 euros.
Wow.
So now he thinks it'll be much more expensive. It's just otherwise I'd probably go. I like attending the conference around my interests, work or otherwise. Regularly do the local ones. The ones happening in the US also happen in Europe and Australia.
Oh yeah.
So I recently
Orbital
India and
rendezvous
Japan too.
procedures initiated.
Well, you should definitely come to New Zealand. You'd have lots of money because euros translate to lots of New Zealand dollars. And
Yeah, I
it's
don't think they do that
picturesque.
many big conferences in New Zealand
Entry
though.
guidance computations complete. Vectors for descent.
No, but
He has talked about wanting to go to the Australian one, which he just mentioned here as well.
what conferences are they?
Oh, BIT conferences.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, I'm guessing you would know about them if we had them. But I'm sure he's into more in life than just his computer and what's on it.
We have Microsoft TechEd and stuff that happens in New Zealand, but it's not really a Windows
User.
like IT person. So
But like, yeah, okay. Like, there's lots of cool stuff to see and do in New Zealand. So I'm sure it's the same where you are too.
Hull integrity is within limits. All other
well,
systems
there's
are
all
normal
the stuff
level.
to see and do. That's true. There's all the stuff to see and do in every country, pretty much.
Yeah, but New Zealand's pretty little compared to most countries. But it's quite densely populated with things to do and places to be and see and stuff. If you like culture, we got lots of that. If you like, natural beauty and scenery, we got that in abundance. If you like adventure stuff, like adrenaline shit, we got lots of that.
It's. He'd like to visit New Zealand as well, but that's even further than Australia. Which is true.
Yeah, but it's also better, which is also true.
Depending on what you're looking for.
No, it's better. Like, not everything here is trying to kill you.
It's going, well, the wildlife is friendlier, to be fair.
The sun might try and kill you.
It's also less hot than many parts of Australia, but like there are parts of Australia that are very similar to New Zealand.
But our sun is brutal.
Better as compared to Australia, right? He's like, yeah, I get that.
But yeah, the sun is brutal because we got that hole in the nose and the top of us.
He also said it's mostly IT conferences, but the local ones are a bit more broad, sometimes around fantasy things, which in and of itself is a broad topic.
Well, like, if you're a big Lord of the Rings or, like, there's lots of, well, not even just Lord of the Rings anymore, but you can do like a whole tour of the country pretty much on Lord of the Rings. Chronicles of Narnia,
Yeah, people still come and do that.
that sort of stuff. And if you don't like to drive, you can just get a bus or a train. There's a real cool train trip in the South Island that goes from Christchurch over to the West Coast, and that's pretty cool. I'd like to do that
Still.
again.
26%.
I did it when I was little. Don't don't
Why is this
recommend
ground
much.
based like so much harder to get done than it should be? Lord of the Rings is not something he's really into. It's the one fantasy thing he doesn't like. It's like, well, it's a bit too harsh, but not actively into anyway.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm aware the films were filmed there though. Yeah.
And a lot of the sets.
They did move part of The Hobbit to the UK, I think, for filming at some point. I think maybe they got better deal on tax breaks or something over there. But part of The Hobbit and the Hobbit trilogy and all of the Lord of the Rings trilogies were filmed. Yeah.
Which, I mean, why wouldn't you? Like, we've got some pretty spectacular scenery. I think there were, like, you know, some of the actors in that were even blown away by just, like, going out and, like, because we have a lot of big sky country, whereas, you know, you've got big expansive spaces with quite majestic, almost mountain ranges and, you know, lots and lots of open sky with not much trees and foliage and stuff. So, in areas like down in Mackenzie, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Mackenzie's nice. Yeah.
It's like part of a dark sky reserve, so
And you got Mount Cook and other stuff.
really
down there.
good for like astrophotography and
Aoraki, I should call it probably.
stargazing and that sort of stuff.
You see, the Zeeks was very into the books and the films though. They should go to Heartbeat.
Oh yeah. Well, that's not a reason you want to go somewhere. You might run into your ex. That wouldn't be a poster for a place I'd want to visit. Like, man. Your ex might be there. Yeah, we're going the other way.
There's been other notable stuff that's been filmed here. The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise was filmed up in Taranaki, I think.
Yeah.
I think they had
Lots of stuff's been filmed here.
yeah. The
Cause
Xena and Hercules series were filmed here
yeah.
back in the day. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted a Nara. Let's find these emergency power cells.
And you'd probably get a buzz out of like places like Weta Workshop and that, where they made all like the miniatures and stuff, and a lot of the costume work and stuff for it, like special effects and all, you know. Hey, honey.
Wait, there was emergency power cells at Song Legacy? Okay, well, know where I'm going there. Yes, the Weta Workshop thing was cool when we went there. I did enjoy that. I don't know if they still have that display there though, I doubt it.
No, but I mean, he'd probably get a buzz out of some of the things they do there.
Oh, some of the digital stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is kind of cool. They are very good at that. To space! Engage. Alright. Song Legacy. So there's a little bit of a boost. Boost! To infinity and beyond! We have overshot that slightly. Let's spin back round. Tactical loop of glory. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. This was a very convenient ground base when we were building the tier 3 station above it. Worked super well. Alright, there we go.
On approach.
Should be good, I think. Should be a good
Honey.
approach.
Get that.
Entry guidance computations complete. Vectors for descent.
Tucson Legacy for emergency power supplies. Or whatever they are, emergency something. Power cells, power generators, emergency power, batteries.
Intelligent thrusters.
Can I have your attention just for 30 seconds?
Yeah, my attention for 15 seconds. What's up?
He's trying a tomato for the first time. Yes, an atom. I want you to see his response.
It exploded in my mouth like an overripe beetle that's been floating in a stagnant pond for the last 2 weeks. I will never try that again and would like to hunt down the nearest tomato farmer with a rusty machete. Have a good day.
Fair enough. He does not like eating tomatoes. I also have some food I don't like eating just based on the texture. Shirimi and shrimps come to mind. Alright. Down we go. Alright, how many of these emergency power cells, aka batteries, do I need? 68. One off being an auto one. Emergency power cells. And since we're on a ground base, let's just grab CMM composites. No need to waste a trip to a ground base.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious.
Just the amount of people making funnies.
About the petrol prices.
Yeah.
Yeah, people using a sense of humour to cope.
Yeah, see, look. Look, I've turned the music down. Oh, you're in.
Yeah.
Freak me out too. Dude's doing a headstand on the bloody. Gotta impress the ladies. Then they rock up to their place, move the gate. Oh, it's time to go home now.
Fair enough.
Hull integrity is within limits. All other systems are at normal levels.
Oh, funny.
Bum, 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 bum. To construction site.
What about this doggy? Ian, you don't want to crash? Look, honey.
I'm always about to crash. Why? Oh, you know, I've seen this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you'd like that one.
Listen,
It's really good.
Another one I saw, I think, with a similar dog. All right.
Yeah.
Whether there was the clip risk like going. If life was
Look, she needed a better weapon, so she looted the body.
yeah.
Yeah.
If life was like a D&D game and it showed like the dog at the table staring at the dude as he was eating,
Yeah.
and his wife was like, roll a wisdom saving throw, and he rolls high and he's like, haha, I resist the puppy dog eyes, and she's like, roll again. He's like, for what? She's like, for initiative, and then looks down, the dog's got a sword in its mouth going like, I will fight you for the food.
Look at her go now. Look, honey.
Yeah. Bob's the sword.
Smacked him in the nays. Against the vacuum cleaner. I like the bit where she chases them into the ocean. That's quite cool. Or the dog chases them into the ocean.
Initializing orbital rendezvous procedures.
So she's in
Orbital rendezvous procedures have been initialized.
Entry guidance computations complete.
Right, about to drop into a glide.
Intelligent thrusters initiating.
honey. It's much easier not to take what they do personally when their brain goes like this.
Yeah, but is that just because she's so young, or has she got some sort of ear problem going on, affecting her balance? Is she just like goofing off?
I think she might just be goofing off. Well, I'm assuming she's just goofing off. But
Probably. Whoops.
someone's like, I sound like that when I think,
Oh, damn
and I
it.
think all the time, but I don't remember what I think about.
Well, my attention span is really lagging today for some reason. So I might end stream and just worry about finishing this base off another time. I'll find someone to raid out to, and then me and my partner can go and cook lunch or something. Eggs on toast. Sounds like a reasonable lunch. So I wonder who I should raid out to. Let me see. Who we got? Trying to get off onto here. Crash, Kiwi the Pirate, Commander Smiles. Maddie, Ree. I haven't raided Maddie in a little while. He's playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So we'll raid Maddie. Alright. Thank you everyone for coming on to watch me stream today. It's been a slightly shorter stream than normal for a weekend, but my attention span is just a bit shot after this week of work. Hopefully I will get a better night's sleep and be more onto it tomorrow. Yeah. We should either finish Kingdom 2 Crowns or get close to finishing it, I think, tomorrow. One of the two. Which will be a lot of fun and very interesting. I'm quite curious to see what god powers we unlock on these other islands. So feel free to come along and tune in for that. That should be a lot of fun. And raid's going out. Let's see how Maddie's going at Master Duel.
There's the trick. There we go.
You're under attack.
Win Arctos! Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Mad Rucksack or Maddie, and we'll play Yu-Gi-Oh! Eventually, but first I have to struggle with Sudoku. It's kicking my butt. Sudoku's really kicking my butt, and I hate it. But I hope you had a good stream playing the dangerous elite of danger. I hope it was a good time.
Pardon.